Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to RACEROOM Career Part 2. So we started this yesterday. I hope you guys saw how this all works. If not, I'll quickly show you again. I've prepared this spreadsheet over here where we have different championships that we can enter. We have to pay an entry fee to enter the championships, and we have a budget that we can work with. That budget is coming from results of the various championships in the different tiers. So we won the first championship yesterday, so we got 20,000 euros. Now since then I've changed the rewards slightly, and so from now on it will be 40,000 in D, 20,000 in C, 600,000 in B, 1 million in A, and 2 millions in the specials. Which the specials is something that I've added today. In addition to these championships that consist of various rounds, these are sort of like one-off events, like the Bathurst 1.5 hours or 1.2 hour Nurburgring Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix, and maybe we'll add some more in the future right down here. But these will be one-off races, a bit longer races, but also very prestigious races where you can win more money. So yeah, I've also added some more data over here. We've got the number of championship wins, which is 1 right now because we won the Formula 4 yesterday. Special event wins 0 because we haven't ended one yet. Average position is of course 1 because we only have 1 result so far in. And over here you can see the main sponsor and the number of sponsors. The main sponsor is the person who has donated the most. All these guys have donated yesterday. Thank you very much again. You can donate, and every euro that you donate will translate to 1,000 euro on my budget. And with that money we will enter these championships as we move on. Hi Fed, hi Uwe, hi Perry, Dung Beetle, Uwe already said hi to you, YGD, hi Thumb, how's it going guys, Stjert S, Leonard, welcome back everybody. So tonight we're gonna race in the BMW M235i Racing Cup, which was sort of decided in yesterday's stream. I asked you which car we should race next, which championship, and I think we all agreed that the BMW would be a nice season to race in. Yeah, with that said, let's jump into the game. I've done a little bit of testing earlier, and I found that I'm quite competitive at AI difficulty 113 in the BMWs, which is quite high. But I think we should be seeing some intense racing at that difficulty. Number of opponents is 21. All these things are set to realistic. We have a short practice, short quali, and then we'll do the 2 race format again with a reverse grid, standing start. Flag rules are visual only, mandatory. Whoa! GP4 fan, thank you! 375 DKKs. Thanks so much. You can see the lights flashing. That's still working with the super chats. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
It's shaking big time.
This championship is a great idea, so here's my contribution to your worthy course becoming the champion.
The champion. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you guys enjoy this. I'm also quite enjoying this. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Hi Smitty Autosports. So, no mandatory pit stop in here. Success weights, we keep those on because I think it does a great job of balancing the competition out a little bit. So we don't win every race, or we might win one if we are not quite up there in pace. And so this is a D series, which means 4 events. And we're gonna go with somewhat realistic tracks for this championship. So I'm thinking Zandvoort, Zolder, Spa and Nordschleife. Those should be really good. So let's start with the Grand Prix track in Zandvoort. And another one, Scuderia Bazzane. Grande, in bocca al lupo. Grazie mille, grazie tantissimo. Welcome to the channel. And what do we added Zandvoort, so let's add Zolder.
It's shaking big time.
Grande Georg, in Bocca al Lupo.
In Bocca al Lupo. Thank you very much, Scuderia. So Zandvoort, Zolder, then Spa next. And we will finish at the Nordschleife. And we're gonna use the VLN, that's Nurburgring. We are gonna use the VLN layout of the Nordschleife. So in a 10 minutes race, that means 2 laps on the Nordschleife, times 2, 4 laps. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit longer the last race, but I think that's fun. So everything good to go, I think. We really have to push at AI difficulty 113%. In the test I did, I came in second in qualifying, so let's see how it goes. Let's get it started. And while this is loading, I'm gonna add those sponsors to my list so that our budget stays up to date. I'm gonna add the amount here, and then it was GP4 fan. With now, how much is it in euro though? That's a good question now. I might need to do a currency conversion. Scuderia Bazzane with 3,300 euros. Good stuff, good stuff. Are the AI worth a try? I don't know. To be honest, I prefer to just do a test and set it up manually, because that way it's just more reliable. 50 euro! Holy cow! Grand Prix 4 fan. That's so generous, unbelievable. Thank you so much. Are you crazy? Oh my god. Thank you so much. That will be 50,000 euros. Holy cow. Let's have a look at our budget. It's 123,800. Amazing, you guys are incredible. Let's see what we can raise with that. I did increase those entry fees, as I said. So we are able now to race in C if you want to. And we still have to grind a little bit for B, A and so forth. But if I win now the BMW, which I still have to buy by the way, so let's enter that right here. Now it's bought. And that reflects in the budget right here, exactly. Absolute legend, GP4 fan. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy those videos and you get a little bit of entertainment. So yeah, thank you also for converting for me, so I don't have to do that. And also thank you Scuderia, let's type that in correctly. And we can also sort this now, so we will see our main sponsor change, because we're gonna sort by HZ sort. Bam, GP4 fan is now the main sponsor, as you can see here. A little bit of fiddling in the files, but I think it's a lot of fun. So that being said, let's jump back into the game. And we are in Zandvoort, round 1 of the BMW M235i Racing Cup. Why not both, Tin? Watch both. So, this is practice session, but we're gonna put in some fuel for quali. This should be good. And then we'll just do a quick drive around and then jump into qualifying.
All clear. Push now.
I hope the audio is okay for you. I haven't checked if the volumes are where they need to be, but I think it should be fine. So I will keep using the default setup. We really need to be on the limit here to be competitive with the AI. 113%, that is quite high. Yesterday we drove in a Formula 4 at 107%. That AI is a little bit quicker than these guys. Yeah, I think I'm feeling alright. Let's just go into quali so we get this show on the road.
Engage limiter.
And off we go. Sound is good? Alright.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, George, we've got 4 minutes to get the job done.
Not a lot of time in qualifying. We can do 2 laps, I think, or maybe it's just 1 actually. I think this is going to be extremely close racing. Yesterday's championship was decided in the last corner of the last race, and I won it by 1 point in the championship. So that was extremely well balanced. It was a lot of fun. So hopefully today we will see similarly close and intense championship. Yeah, that's true, Dung Beetle. Definitely a good AI test. That is true. Okay, let's leave a little gap and then start pushing now. Guy behind is quick. Let's hope he doesn't hit us. Yeah, it's gonna be a big challenge against these guys. They are quick indeed. But that's the fun of it. Hard hitting that curb. A little bit of oversteer going through that corner.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Crew chief, shut up.
Okay, I'll keep quiet.
I think I'm quite strong in that chicane that we just drove here, compared to the AI. It's a decent lap so far. Lost a little bit in the first sector, I think. P3. I don't think we can complete another lap, so I will just stop it right here. Yeah, as you can see, it's gonna be a challenge.
Engage the limiter.
We're down to P5. P7. Ouch. But let's see what happens in the race. Calculate fuel for 12 minutes.
We estimate 11 litres.
Hi, Eve-Marie. In the Championship Planet you cannot change the difficulty, as far as I'm aware. Jet Overlay is part of Streamlabs OBS, which is a combined version of Streamlabs and OBS. It's just one software all in one. Came out not so long ago. It's like a different kind of version of OBS. Just dive bomb, yeah. Okay, we cannot waste any kilogram here, so let's not put in too much fuel. But yeah, I think 18 liters should be more than safe. All the rest is default setup. So let's end this session and see where we ended up and how it goes. P7. Yeah, let's go. We'll take a few cars on the start, hopefully. High drag speed.
Green.
Again, I'm gonna allow myself to do one restart if there's a pile-up somewhere in turn 1 or stuff like that, but let's hope that will not be the case. A little wobble, but we're up to P5. P4. AI is quick in that corner. Get Akata next to us here. Couldn't stay on the outside. Can definitely get P3, Oscar Sandberg. But the leading guys, I hope they're not escaping too far away. So tight. Losing a bit in that corner. It's here in the slow corners where I'm gaining. If I keep hitting the apexes.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Dumont has stepped it in, turn 9.
Little wide. Six minutes ago. I think we can still move a little bit forward. Hi Jens. Hi Tim. Hi Michael. Oh my god, that was close. Got a hit from behind there. Lucky I kept it on the road. I want to get at least podium. Come on, we can do that. Can clearly see where I'm faster and where I'm slower, but it's really equal over a course of a lap. Thank you. Hey, bullet for one. How's it going? Wow. AI 2-wheeling. Sandberg. This is really, really close. Yeah, this is where I'm gaining. Need to take advantage of that. Yay, B3. He's coming back though, need to defend. Going a bit wide here. I got a touch from Sandberg. Still going. Keep it around the outside here. Dive on the inside. Wow, this is crazy racing. It's almost like multiplayer, really. Guys are fighting for the lead as well. I don't think I'll be able to catch them. We have one more lap to go. Hello, Hans. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a solid podium for the beginning of this season. If I don't throw it away. It was a really bad last corner. Sandberg is in my mirrors. Too late on the brake. No, lost it again. Need to get that one back. Oh my god. Can't afford any mistakes. I think he's too far away. Yeah. Nothing I can do from here. Man, I gave the podium away, but okay. 4th place, not too bad either. Hopefully in the next race that is coming up now with reverse grid, less success ballast, we're gonna get a better result. Whew. Yeah, AI has... I think they have more grip in the fast corners. At least when I'm racing with default setup. But yeah, I mean, the AI is 113%, so that's almost the fastest that they can go in the game. It ends at 115. Wow, that was a great first race. We scored 12 points. Schicht got 25. So we'll continue to race 2. It's gonna be hopefully better. I agree, Suncron. The slowest cars can be the most fun. The racing is just so close. So everything is ready. Setup, fuel. Yes. Hi, MJ. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Geyer? G41R. I mean, it depends, Smitty. If I'm not competitive at all, I might do something with the setup. But as long as I'm within reach of race wins, I'll just keep it in default setup. Yeah, some cars the AI is a bit slower, some cars is a little bit faster, but I'm usually between 105 and 115% difficulty. Yesterday we were at 107, today 113. Let's go race 2, starting on P5. Hopefully we can win this one.
Green, green, green.
Little bump in the rear, the guy ahead. Wow, still P5, haven't gained any place, but it's still 10 minutes to go, so. My god, the AI is quick to that corner. Oh my god, still side by side. He kept it on the outside. Nice one, Sandberg, but I'm gonna just overtake him now into the chicane. Almost braked a little bit too late here. Don't brake on the grass, that can be very dangerous. Have to brake very deep into the corner in this car. And be very early on the throttle, try not to get too much oversteer on the exit. I just have to survive those corners. Because from here on I'm quicker than the AI, in theory. If I don't have to defend, that is. He's back again, Sandberg. I'm losing too much time here fighting against Sandberg. Same procedure as last lap. That's interesting. Super consistent. Let's see if this lap will be the same again. Better turn one than before. Not having to defend this time, so we can spend more time catching up to P4. Win will be difficult again, but hopefully maybe this time a podium. Four minutes to go. It's gonna be difficult. Maybe I can get B4. Exhausting. Two more laps to go. My god, it's crazy. AI is so quick. But really good racing though. I scared him wide a little bit, but not enough. Can we dive inside here? Yes, 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 yes. Now he's got the inside. But he backed out of it, thank you. No, he's coming back. Amazing racing, guys. Against AI. It's incredible. Better than most multiplayer races. Almost. Unless when I'm driving against Yaroslav. Those races are always insane. Okay, about to start the last lap. quite a gap to the guys in front. I don't think we'll be able to do much. I think we have to worry more about Sandberg. No, not again going wide here. How many position changes did we have with Sandberg already? That's amazing. This is why it's so important that you run at a good difficulty setting, a well-balanced difficulty setting. If the AI is too quick, then the racing is not as good. You need to find exactly that sweet spot where you can have these races against them. I can feel my tires are wearing off already. Slightly. Now Lamberts is also joining the fight. He's holding up Sandberg now a little bit, luckily. I think this was it. P5 in the end. Not as good as I had hoped. But really good racing though. I mean, that was really a lot of fun in this race. And we have Zolder coming up next. Let's see what the AI is doing there. Ooh, that was intense. I do live in Sweden, Hans, yes. Ooh, yeah. Sadly no podium. That is not good. Driver standings. Well, we're on P5. It's still, everything is still possible. Continuing to next race. Nope, I'm not using the map. I don't need that. I know all the tracks. Synchron, isn't it already possible to choose between laps or time in the dedicated server settings? I think it is. I might be wrong. It could be that in all the RACEROOM servers it is not set up that way, but if you have your own server, I was sure that you could change it, but I might be wrong, so don't quote me on it, but I thought it was. Thanks, Scuderia. Zandberg is actually one of the drivers who gave us a lot of feedback on the driving behavior of this car. He's a great guy. He's also doing quite a bit of sim racing. I've met him at the 24-hour race at the Nurburgring this summer. Had a chat, and he was also coming by the arena where we had our esport set up. He was driving there a bit as well. I think he qualified even, but then didn't have the time to do the actual races. Okay, maybe that's possible, Uwe. Yeah, if it's not possible, then there must be a reason for it, but I don't know. Alright, we are at Zolder. Man, I'm sweating already after these 2 races. It was so tough. I had to push super hard and couldn't even manage a podium, but we will keep fighting here in Zolder. it would be very important to win at least one race here in Zolder.
Exit's clear. Push.
Hello Jens. I mean, it would be definitely a cool feature to have driver changes in multiplayer. I would love to have that in RACEROOM. If and when we will be able to do something like that, I cannot answer, you know. But it's definitely something that I'm sure all of us would love to have. But as long as you guys keep supporting RACEROOM, we will continue to develop it. It's as simple as that. And yeah, we definitely listen to the community and what they want. But we are all racers too, so we know those features and we want them as well. So I think I'm ready for quali.
Pit exit's clear. We have 4 minutes to do the business.
Hi Twittering. Do you find these cars understeering on the exit? I don't think so. I have to fight with oversteer, to be honest. Just don't go into the corner too quick to avoid understeer. But you can see here it's actually oversteering on the exit. A roadmap at Sector 3 Studios. Well, for one thing, we have a publisher that is RACEROOM, who is giving us things to do, and then we have also our own stuff that we want to do. But it's always a matter of what's currently the highest priority, what needs to be done. We usually don't get a lot of time to do certain things, so we have to focus entirely on one thing, and then before we can move to the next thing. It's difficult to have a roadmap when... Whoa! Shit. When the business is changing so rapidly. You know, maybe there's one partner or one deal coming in that we have to do something for, and then we do that, and if we get some time slot where we don't have to deal with any high priority tasks, then we will get back to those things that we all want to do. But we also have to do those things that we need to do in order to stay in business. So it's a bit of a compromise. But you know, we are getting approached by so many partners and sponsors and business opportunities. You know, we have done the competition now with Mercedes for a couple of years, so we had to do all the cars for that, for example. Now currently it's the WTCR that we are fully focused on. And there's already a lot of things lined up next. But now I need to focus, I need to get a good lap in, which might already be too late actually. I don't think I have the time left to do one. But let's try. I think I might be able. Hi Thomas. The race room, Sebring, is currently not planned, but it's a cool track, would love to have it. I hope this lap will still count, otherwise we're screwed. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, now we got it invalidated. That was not a good qualifying. I need to focus more next time. Ooh, that will be a tough race. That will be a tough race. You have understeer when entering the corner, yeah. Don't push it too hard. That's you need to accept the limits of the car and operate it on that limit. If you go over the limit, then you will get understeer and oversteer and all those good things. But of course, some things you can help with the setup. No problem, Florian. We will try to make the best in this session now. Ooh, P18. Ooh. This is gonna be hell, this race.
Florian, green.
If we can make it into the top 10, that would be nice. Ah, this guy moving on the brakes. That's not what you should do. Don't change the line on the braking. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you're almost last. We need to get to P8. Oh, that will be impossible, I think. Now that we are involved in those fights in the back of the grid. Ah, sorry, there was no room. He sent me over the curbs. Cross your fingers, guys, for P8. That will be fantastic. That will be pole for race 2.
It's shaking big time.
Thank you very much for the donation. Highly appreciate it. YGD. Thank you so much for 40. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god, this race will end up last. 40,000 euros. Holy cow. YGD, thank you so much, you're amazing. becoming the main sponsor again. Awesome stuff, thank you. It wasn't really helpful. Man, totally went off track when I saw that. But that's what a good sponsor is here for. If the results are not there, then the sponsors have my back. Thank you so much. Oh my god. So YGD, where should we race next? Should we do another D series, like DT Cup or NSU after the BMW Championship, or should we move on to a C series? I think TT Cup would be a lot of fun, to be honest, guys. Super close racing. NSU as well, though. I just need to time my chat readings better, to be honest. But you know, I wanna thank you guys if you choose to support me. I don't wanna let that go unnoticed, of course. So I always panic and try to view my screen. But really, I should give it a few seconds until I have time to view the screen. But it's appreciated, guys. This is not gonna be a good round here in Zolder, unfortunately. But we have Spa coming up next. And we might not win this championship, but we might get a top 10 position. That's still points, that's still cash for our budget. And with the help of you guys and the sponsors, we will definitely continue this career and progress really, really well. Sandberg, P19. We might have two Sandbergs in the grid, maybe that's why. I'm running with 21 opponents, so there's a chance that some of the guys are in there twice. Wow. Yeah, at least they beat Sandberg. One of them at least. Man, 113 difficulty is... It might be a little bit on the edge of what I can do. But let's see in Spa next lap. I think there's one more lap to go after this one. Glad I could introduce you guys to Yaroslav. He's a great guy. Very fun to watch and very fun to race against with. I wonder what we could have achieved from our starting position if there wouldn't have been so many incidents. Florian, you can just contact me on Discord or Twitter or Facebook. This is the final lap. Let's see if I can snatch one more position here on the braking. Yeah. But I think this is the end of the line for us. Maybe still one into that last corner. That was a bit of a dive bomb. But okay, P15. I don't think that means points. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry my dear sponsors. Couldn't quite get the best out this time. Yeah, it all comes with experienced GP4 fan and routine. Okay, let's continue. Oh, hang on a second. This was race 1, that's right. We still have race 2 coming up. But let's go in here real quick and add YGD again back to the. So we're just gonna add it here, and 40 plus 23, that is 63. And we're gonna sort this again. Boom. YGD main sponsor again. Thank you very much. I used it to buy access to new championships. But I guess you mean the real money. I don't know, mate. Just use it to buy food and survive and live. That's that. Then we're gonna jump back into the game and we'll start race 2. Man, I hope this race will be better. But it's gonna be tough to win this championship. with that result just now. Okay guys, I will focus now. Starting from P15. Let's see, top 10 finish should be possible if we don't screw this up again.
Go, nail it.
A little contact. Back to P15. Need to be careful here, because this AI is not messing around. Everything is so close together. Can make up a lot of places here if we do it right. Have to be really careful not to crash here. Everything is so close together. P11, nice. Let's keep this going. Awesome stuff. P9. I think most of the hardware manufacturers, I mean, most of the hardware works great with RACEROOM. I don't know what you mean. I don't know of a single wheel that doesn't work with RACEROOM. It's tough to overtake here, but here is a good spot. If you have more complex questions, feel free to ask them between the races. During the race, yeah, it's difficult to read the long questions or give elaborate answers. P7, this is going good. Can we get into top 5? Getting the hang of this chicane now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, 5 minutes to go. Top 5 is definitely possible. He's flashing the lights at me. Timmers. Ah! With success.
Yellow flag.
Oh man, so stupid. Letting me intimidate by the AI. No, man. This would have been a decent finish. I should look less in the mirrors. Yeah, Zolder will remain in my memory as my not favorite track in this car. But it was really my own mistakes that cost me a good result. Minutes to go, 2 laps. Maybe we can get back into the top 10. That would have been great, all things considered. But luckily we have Spa and Nordschleife coming up, 2 of my favorite tracks, so let's hope we get a good result there at least. This AI is making me so nervous when they're coming so close on the brakes. Really scary that they hit me. There is the Eiffel Blitz ahead of us. Wow, he's coming back. Amazing. Okay, starting the last lap. There's Schicht ahead of us. Can we challenge him for P10? I don't think so. Wow. Those 2 guys coming back at me. Bartel and Fjordbach. Going hard over the curbs now. Don't care anymore. Let's get this guy back into the hairpin. Wow, that was close. I thought I would hit him. Ah, but he's still there on the outside. Oh no, I have the outside now into the chicane. That's not good. Would have preferred the inside. Ah, but he backed out of this. Need a good exit here. P11. Well, we had a crash. It still improved from our starting position, so all in all, it could have been worse. But not happy with that performance in Zolder here. Thank you very much for watching, GP4 fan, and for the support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Sheep in, raus. Alright guys, we have Spa coming up. One of my favorite tracks, so hopefully we'll get a good result. So that was not my best performance ever. Let's do one lap so we know that we are up to pace in qualifying.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Jardier. Yeah, the AI is definitely racing you hard on the limit, but I really only have myself to blame for Zolder. Started already in the qualifying. Now it's really important that we get a decent starting position here in Spa. See, that guy behind me is pretty damn quick. Yeah. Cross your fingers, guys. We need a good qualifying.
Activate limiter.
Let's go, let's go. Direct
It takes its
X11
time.
work
George,
is
we've
still
got
in
4
progress,
minutes
yeah.
to set a lap. Limit is still
But,
on. Disengage it.
it's pretty much just research and development, you know. There's no promise that it will ever release any of those changes. But if it turns out to be good, then we will of course release it. But it's pretty much just playing around with it and see what can be done. And we will see if we will have any results of that in the future. So don't rely on it, but cross your fingers. So do I. I think there's a chance. I mean, sooner or later we'll definitely have to make a update in technology in RACEROOM, no doubt about it. But it's a bit early to talk about that. Man, I really hope for a good result here. That will be so important. I think AI at 113 was pushing a bit far, to be honest with you guys. I thought I could handle it. I wasn't so bad in Zandvoort. But yeah, I gave it away in Zolder. Now starting the lap in Spa. Flat out through Eau Rouge. Big oversteer. Other than that, it's quite an okay lap so far. That cost a few tenths though. Ah, slightly missed the apex. Don't go wide, don't go wide. God damn it. You know what, guys? I need to increase the quality time a little bit. I can only do one lap here. And we're not gonna get in a timed lap this time. For fuck's sake. Gonna start last. How is that gonna work on the Nordschleife? With a 5-minute qualifying on Nordschleife, nobody can complete a lap. I should have Yeah, used a longer qualifying session. Quali completed. Oh god. Did we end up somehow on P8? By some miracle? I don't know why it is. But I'll take it. Yeah, I mean 113, you have to be on top of your game, definitely. Or I have to be. Can't afford any mistakes. But yeah, by pure pace, it's close to my limit. But this quali length thing is an issue. We are working on a couple of new tracks, Oliver. I don't know if any of those are laser scan, but I'm pretty sure you will have a lot of fun with those tracks, regardless. Most of our tracks are pretty damn accurate, even if it's not with the laser scan. So if you wouldn't know that it was laser scanned or not, you wouldn't probably even be able to tell it. So 20 liters should be enough, right? Yes. Okay guys, about to start this race. Really need to focus then. Let's do this.
Go, go, go!
Side by side through Rouge, is that a good idea? I don't know. Had to let him through, otherwise this could have ended in tears. But we're up to P6 and everything is possible. Wow, 3 wide for the lead, amazing. Wowie. Just don't throw it away. Please, don't hit me. Got a knock from behind. Losing time defending again. I want to move forward, not backwards. A bit too late in there. Come on, what are you doing? Drive! Yes, I have a good feeling about this, guys. We can do something here. Thank you. Wow, amazing. Again, the AI really fast in the quick corners. Thanks, guys. Still side by side, man, but I'm losing again time to the leading group, fighting with the guys behind me. I think I'm pretty good on the brakes here in bus stop. Let's see if we can gain a little time here. Ah, brake too late again. Trying to push too hard. Still gained half a second. If we would hit that corner perfectly, we would probably gain 1.5 seconds. Fight for the lead is going on. Yeah, we're catching in bus stop and La Source. We're getting closer again to the leaders. Two more laps to go after this one, I believe. Yeah, AI is super quick through these corners. No. Last one, please, but can we get it back? Yeah, still on the G27 pedals. Thinking about an upgrade though, but I'll see in the future. Yeah, now we are starting the last lap already. Hi Michael. A podium would be super nice. I think it's doable. Missed an apex here. Going right here. Now I need to make sure guy behind doesn't overtake me through those corners here. Yeah. Wow. He pushed me wide. Yeah. We're gonna get that P5 back. Hopefully. But that's gonna be it. That's it, checkered flag is out, isn't it? Yeah. That was intense race, intense race. Yeah, using velocity pedals are really good. I just don't know if I can mount them on my rig, you know. I would probably need to drill some holes. But yeah, it should be doable. So race 2 coming up, reverse grid. That one, come on, we need to win. This one race, we need to win it. Starting from 4 now. Definitely, we need to win this race now. Maybe, Hans, if I get some fancy pedals, or that could be an option. But I'm actually not much of a fan of pedal cams. Generally not a fan of too much shit on the screen. You have a web camera, you have a chat overlay. And yeah. But we'll see, we'll see. I've done it in the past. I've done some videos with pedal cam in the past. And yay, we are in the lead, finally. You know, this rig that I'm sitting in, SimXperience Stage IV, has a movable pedal plate with pre-drilled holes for G27 pedals. And it's made out of metal. I don't know, is it steel? I don't know. But it's probably quite a pain in the ass to drill a hole in, especially if you don't have the right tools. So that's a bit of an issue. So I'm trying to figure out a way, if I would ever get such pedals, if I can find an easy way to mount them, then it's would definitely be an option. Whoa, he's going very wide. Come on, we need to keep focused. I want the win in this race. Guys are all over me here. So much speed. Crazy, man. We're gonna get them back. We are gonna get them back. Come on. Yes, Anders, I agree. Do you guys find the pedal graphic helpful at all, or interesting to keep an eye on? I think it adds a little bit to the streams. Yep, bus stop didn't quite work, but lassos worked. The AI in general is using the same physics as the player, but with some compromises. You know, the AI is obviously not driving like a player, so sometimes we need to do small adjustments for the AI to be able to handle a car and to be competitive, or quick enough, or slow enough. So it's just small differences, but pretty much the same physics though. I also don't know what setup they're using. If it's the same setup as the player default, I don't think so, to be honest. Every time in these corners they overtake me. They are just faster than it's possible for me. Ooh, got lucky, I almost got turned around here. Alien intelligence. Yeah, when they're flashing the lights. In Zolder I was looking in the mirrors and I got so irritated that I went off. So it worked. Let's get them into La Source again. Are we close enough? I don't think so. We are. Are we? Oh yes, we are. They are braking super early here. But the problem is the finish line is before La Source, so we have to make sure in the last lap that we are in front before La Source. No, I don't think the AI physics are specific for different tracks, no. It's just a compromise, you know, in testing. We try to make the AI competitive on all kinds of tracks, and we have very different tracks in the game. And the AI needs to be able to handle them. Handle all of them, but every track has an individual AI file, which is basically the path that the AI is trying to take. And then you have the AI physics, car physics, which are separate. Luckily I have the inside line here this time. Can he move around the outside here? Yeah, he's just so much quicker here, that's crazy. Yeah, that's where we need to be in the last lap. Can't let them overtake here in those corners. Ooh, he went wide. Now it's 4K in P2. Yes, 113. It's tough, man, I can tell you. I think it's very on the limit of what I can do. Okay, starting the last lap. Fingers crossed, guys, for the first win this season. That would mean a lot. Quite a big gap, 1.6 seconds now to P2. They will probably catch up again down in those fast corners, but I think we can stay in front. Yep, that is a nice cushion we have. Well, it's not that much. Half a second. But could be just enough. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no, he's on the inside. Touching wheels, touching doors. But we managed to stay ahead. And now he's losing P2. And they are 3 wide. 2 wide now. He lost 2 positions trying to attack me. That's just like human racing. Really good stuff. I think we can bring this one home. Oh yes, first win. That was much needed in this championship. At least a little feel of success. Let's see what the championship standings say. Driver standings. What? I'm second. Seriously? Second after all this? That's amazing. Even same amount of points as the leader. There must have been a lot of switcheroos, different winners, different positions. That's very surprising. And now race 2 in Spa is coming up with reverse grid. I hope we can win that one as well. Thanks everybody. Good stuff, excellent stuff. With all this drama, I wouldn't have thought that that we are up there. Oh, hang on. That was race 2, wasn't it? That's right. Yeah, Sandberg is in there more than once, I've noticed, yeah. I'm running 21 opponents, I believe. So, yeah, it's just 1 or 2 more than there's actual liveries. Oh, you said he's only in there once, okay. If that's the case, then yeah, he did have a bad result. But the leader was somebody else, it wasn't Sandberg. Here we are, guys, Nordschleife. It's all gonna be decided here at the mother of all tracks. I think I need a 2 minutes break, guys, before we start this race here. I'll be right back with you guys.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. So it doesn't matter if I'm there or not, right?
You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
Alright, grand finale on the Nordschleife. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think the quali is long enough to complete a lap, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we just skipping quali, or are we trying to run? Maybe that helps with getting us a better position. I think I will just switch straight into quali and use that as practice. Hi Ravenous Beast. It's just a fantasy RACEROOM career I made up myself. You can view the video from yesterday or the beginning of this stream. That's where I explain everything, but it's not a new game feature. So let's jump right into the quali. and get out and drive.
All clear, push now. We've got 4 minutes to set a lap.
Yes, Uwe, I'm using OBS, Streamlabs OBS to be precise. Comes with a few additional features for streamers. Should we take the shortcut or not? Let's do it. I don't know how the starting position is determined if the timer runs out before anyone can do a lap. It could be that it just takes whoever was in front at that time, meaning has completed most of the lap, but I don't think that is the case, to be honest. But just to be sure, I'm trying to be ahead here. Remind me next time, I'll just increase the quality time to something safe, like half an hour, and then we will skip to the end of the session whenever we feel like. So the race is 10 minutes long. That means we will do 2 laps per race. And yeah, that will conclude the BMW Cup. We still have a chance at winning this. I could not have imagined that after the Zolder weekend. And then I think I will start a poll for what we should race next on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll also make sure to post a link to the poll on Facebook if you don't have no Twitter. All the links to my social media are in the description. I think I want to do a TT Cup season, or yeah, an NSU season. And in the C category we have Porsche Cup, Formula 3, M1 Pro Car, and Cayman, wasn't it? Need to check again later. TI seems quick. It's gonna be a hell of a race here. I don't know if I can just escape from this session now, or if I should finish this lap. I might as well just finish it, so we have at least one practice lap before the race. Yeah, depending on what kind of streams you're doing, Streamlabs can be useful. Comes with all the chat overlays and alert systems and all these things, and you can set up a donation service and stuff like that. Yeah, could be Jadir in the mirror. But that's usually the delivery I'm driving in the RACEROOM VLN series, which is gonna be back again in September. Currently on a summer break. I think we're gonna come back with a 2-hour race from the summer break in September. With Division 1, where we'll be driving GT3 cars. I think we have a chance to win this here as well. Cross your fingers, guys. Alright. Almost there. Then this quali session will be over. I don't think the lap time we're doing will count. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. There's nothing like driving on the Nordschleife, guys. Best track in the world. Now let's see if this lap time counted. I think normally I do sub 9. But I think it was alright. Look at that. My lap time counted. But did anybody else's lap time count? Interesting, interesting. So, we need fuel for 2 laps. So this should be enough. Let's go. We are on pole. Nice. I'm glad I did that quali lap. Okay, let's not mess this one up.
Green, green, green.
This might be an easy win. That could be the championship decider. But let's not speak too early. To be careful here, not to hit those curves, you can flip your car. Yeah, if I don't make a mistake, I think we have this. We got this. But finish first you have to finish. I think the guys are actually working on a luck to horizon option. I've seen something like that mentioned. Also some other camera options. For example, tilted upside and down, which you can't currently do. Very late on the brakes. Oh no, wow. Maybe I might have spoken too early. Good stuff, good stuff. You're definitely quicker in this section here. don't hit me, please don't hit me.
Wow.
He didn't leave us much space here. Almost hit him. Good racing, good racing. And a nice slipstream. Yeah, you can reduce the camera movement, but you can't reduce the world movement if you're driving over bumps. I'm assuming that's what Oliver means. And a locked to horizon would smoothen out, would stabilize the environment. It's gonna be the car that moves instead if you drive over a bump. Works basically like my gimbal that I use for mountain biking. But that said, I was driving in VR a little bit, even with my motion simulator turned on, and I didn't find the movement too distracting. Alright, that was pretty nice racing in lap 1. But we have a little gap now. Oops. That gap just got a little bit smaller. Very close, very close. Yep, starting the last lap now of race 1. Almost went wide. Race 2 will be interesting. Reverse grid. I full blitz in my mirrors. It's not giving up. Almost crashed it into the Armco. So what do you guys think about that Dakar game that is going to be released September 11? I'm seeing more and more gameplay videos and I'm losing more and more hope, to be honest. The physics don't seem very good, judging by the videos. But then again, also the videos that have been put out are not the greatest to showcase the game. I think they should send me a copy to preview it. But then again, if it's not great, then I might not be very nice about the game. I guess I'll just have to buy it and find out. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. If you do motorcycles and quads and trucks and cars, it's definitely not easy, and it's the first game that they have ever done in this genre, so it's definitely a challenge. It might be a good Dakar game by the year 2020, when the third iteration of the title comes out. Yeah, WRC, it took them 7 games to get to a decent quality. But the last one is actually really good. I mean, not really good, but it's quite good though. The stages are amazing. The best rally stages in any rally game. If you don't count modded tracks in Ridge Burns Rally, there's a few really good ones of those. And the rally stages are not bad either. But the stages in WRC 7 are insane. Super challenging, super tight, super twisty. Very realistic. And the physics aren't that bad either. Some cars are better than others. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Dirt Rally, Jarek, but WRC 7 is also a lot of fun. You should check out the video on my channel. It's called... what is it called? Wait a second, I need to focus so I don't lose my position here. No, 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 no.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Wow, luckily they didn't overtake me. Because there was a yellow flag out. That's interesting. Wow. Saved that one. Saved that win. It's called, the video is called Monster Stage, WRC 7. I filmed it with a GoPro. It's super, super intense. Just see if I can find a link real quick, so I can post it in the chat. One second. last lap dookie. You mean on the Nordschleife, Florian, or on the rally stage? Here's the link, guys. I can actually show it in here as well. If you don't mind me going off track a little bit.
60, left 6, bumps, 150, left 9, and right
Just
4,
look at
keep
that
in,
stage,
long,
guys.
Brake, square right, don't cut, 40, flat right, into left 7, keep in, 30, right, 5, keep in, into left 6, flat
That's
right, into
so
left
much fun.
6, into flat right, 30,
Thanks, Albers.
hairpin left,
Glad you enjoy.
40,
We have one more race coming up, guys, with reverse grid now. The final race of this championship. So, yeah. Do I like to drive on snow? From time to time, it's fun, definitely. Rally Sweden. Okay, we're leading the championship now. If we don't screw up completely, then we will win this championship. Yeah, the stages are amazing. It's the best part of the game. So, last race of the evening, guys. Yeah, Mario Kart Rally Adventure. I tried to give Dirt 4 another go, but just didn't like the physics at all.
Green, let's go, let's go.
So all you got was a bloopers video. Thanks for watching, Albers. Hope you enjoy. Very slow. Small touch. Oops. The only thing that's good in Dirt 4 are the rallycross cars. Whoa! Damn it. It braked a little bit too early here for the guy. No, physics from Richard Burns Rally and stages from WRC7 and graphics from Dirt Rally. That would be a good mix. and also the sounds of dirt rally. Sounds are really good in dirt. Dirt rally sounds are the only ones that are able to compete with RACEROOM sounds, in my opinion. I think it's between those two for best sounds in the sim racing genre. Man, I think I can feel those 30 kilos back in the car. Yeah, I've enjoyed the tarmac stages in Dirt 4 for a while, but they get a little bit repetitive, I have to say. Even though it's technically millions of different combinations, but all these short sections, corner combinations, they are the same over and over again. That's really not how procedurally generated stages should work. There's a guy working on a procedurally generator of rally stages for Corsa. It's quite promising, actually. Obviously the graphics are not highest end graphics, but you guys should check that one out. I don't know if the mod is available yet. I think it's only a few sample stages that he made with that generator, but I think at some point he will release the tool so everybody can use it to generate rally stages. Definitely feels heavier, the car in the corners now. Must be the success ballast. But I think Fischer, who was second in the championship, is even behind us. So we don't even need to win this race to win the championship. I've played a lot of Richard Burns Rally back in the day. Was also quite heavy involved in the mods. Even before that I was racing Colin McRae Rally 2 and 3, I believe. 1, 2 and 3. And 4 as well, but 4 I didn't like so much, if I remember correctly. Then Richard Burns Rally killed all of them. That was such an amazing game. Ooh, big fight going on for the lead again here. And then out of nowhere Dirt Rally appeared. That was a really nice surprise. It wasn't that great in the beginning, physics-wise, except a few cars. A few cars were good. Many cars were not that good, especially the Group B and stuff like that. I didn't like those in the beginning. They improved them towards the end then, with a few patches. But unfortunately, when Dirt 4 then came out, it was another step backwards. And many say it's just the setups, it's not the physics. And it could be. But I've tried a lot of things to make the cars less understeery in Dirt 4. And I've never really achieved that feeling that I have in Dirt Rally. And the fact that they only had 4 different environments, or was it 5? Really didn't help either with increasing the lifespan of that game. I don't know how many hours I have in Dirt 4. Most of them were probably spent in Rallycross. Maybe I'll expand the career, like I mentioned yesterday, in the future to other games and other disciplines. It would be fun to do a season of Rallycross sometime. Like Extreme, going from DTM to Rallycross. DOR? What do you mean? Oh, it's automatic, depending on which car I'm driving. I think in this car it's 900, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. It's whatever it is in the setup steering settings. The realistic value for each car. Oh my god, lost 2 places. So yeah, those 113% AI difficulty strength, maybe it was spot on after all. It was pretty damn close in Zandvoort. Zolder just made some stupid mistakes and throw it away. Spa, we actually managed to win a race. And here we won the first race, and now it's very, very equal here with the guys in front of me. This car does have ABS, yes, and traction control as well. $113, Mr. Namer. Okay, let's not cause a crash and lose a lot of position. That would be the worst thing to happen. Then we might even lose the championship. So let's bring it home somewhat safe. If we can get a top 5 here, that would be nice. If not, then not. 120, it depends on the cars, but I have never beaten any AI at 120, I believe. Maybe there's a certain car track combination where 120 works, but in most cases that will be much too quick. But up to 115 it's manageable in some cars. Not in all of them. Christian, actually, I've seen this question before. Sorry, I never had the time to answer, but I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I've noticed this as well recently. There was a change in the clutch recently, and I think something is just not quite tuned in as it needs to be. But maybe you should ask in the Sector 3 forums. Maybe one of the physics developers has a better explanation, because I don't know myself. But I don't think it's intended to be that way. And the beta testers are already debating this and probably also reporting bugs, reporting it as a bug. And if it turns out to be a bug, then it will probably be corrected in one of the upcoming patches. But you can just use auto clutch, you know, if you want, or just take more time when shifting to avoid this. I hope that answers your question. I don't know, Mr. Namer. I haven't tried all of the cars against AI and compared them, so it's hard to say. Any AI can be hard to beat if you just make it difficult enough. But if you can beat, let's say, if you can beat the Formula 4 AI at 120% on Macau, then I don't know, I'll buy you a beer. So we are on P5. If we don't mess up that last corner, then we should have won this championship. My native language is German, yes, but I was born in Italy and live in Sweden. You have a lot of questions, Mr. Namer, don't you? That's it, guys. Wow. It turned out much better than I would have thought after Zolder. But that was definitely a challenge. But I think, yeah, we need to increase the quali length a little bit. But yeah, let's have a look at the result. We won. Yeah. Quite a margin too. It must have been, yeah, much chaos. Many different winners. Otherwise, there's no explanation. Alright guys, let's enter those results into the spreadsheet.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live
There
pretty
we
well
go.
by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone,
So we won
it's better to have
another D-Series championship and we've changed it to 40,000 now, so we came first in season 2 and won 40,000 euros. Good stuff, good stuff. So that's one win here. I think that's all the data that we need to enter. And now we see we have a budget of 183,000, 2 championship wins, average position first, our main sponsor YGD, 10 sponsors in total. Fantastic stuff. With 183 we can afford to go to a C tier championship. Formula RACEROOM 3, Porsche GT3 Cup, GT4 or M1. What will be next? That is the question. I think I will make a poll on Twitter, guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, link is in the description. Within the coming days I will add a poll there so you can vote. And I think the options will be either TT Cup, NSU, Formula 3 or M1. I think those 4, it's between those 4, because with the Porsche Cup I wanna wait until the physics update is out, which should be around the corner hopefully, and I hear it's a big improvement, so that will be much more fun. Same with the GT4 Cayman. So those 2 I would rather wait until the new physics are out, so that could be in 2-3 weeks, or maybe it could be longer, depending on when they will be ready. If they're not ready, then we'll just try something else. So yeah, but I think my favorite would be still TT Cup or NSU, because it would be fun to try to complete all the championships in each tier. But yeah, it's gonna be up to you guys. I'll let you vote on it. For today I hope you had fun, I hope you enjoyed this. I'd like to thank again all my sponsors who are sponsoring my career. You guys are fantastic. YGD, amazing. GP4 fan, huge support, really happy, thank you very much about that. And yeah, that will conclude this episode of RACEROOM Career. I hope you guys will tune in again next time. If you enjoyed this, leave a like so I know you want to see more of this, and then subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.